Приветствую всех. Что, практикуем английский? Надо читать каждый день, чтобы было какое-то продвижение. Обязательно вслух. Про себя читать нечего, если, конечно, у вас уже не идеальное произношение и знание английского языка. Лучше читать вслух, чтобы продвигаться в своих навыках. And so, when you see a man often wearing the robe of office, when you see one whose name is famous in the forum, do not envy him. Those things are bought at the price of life. They will waste all their years in order that they may have 1 year reckoned by their name. Life has left some in the midst of their first struggles, before they could climb up to the height of their ambition. Some, when they have crawled up through 1,000 indignities to the crowning dignity, have been possessed by the unhappy thought that they have but toiled for an inscription on a tomb. Some who have come to extreme old age, while they adjusted it to new hopes as if it were youth, have had it fail from sheer weakness in the midst of their great and shameless endeavors. Shameful is he whose breath leaves him in the midst of a trial when, advanced in years and still courting the applause of an ignorant circle, he is pleading for some litigant who is the veriest stranger. Disgraceful is he who, exhausted more quickly by his mode of living than by his labor, collapses in the very midst of his duties. Disgraceful is he who dies in the act of receiving payments on account and draws a smile from his long-delayed heir. I cannot pass over an instance which occurs to me. Sextus Tyrannius was an old man of long-tested diligence, who after his 90th year, having received release from the duties of his office by Gaius Caesar's own act, ordered himself to be laid out on his bed and to be mourned by the assembled household as if he were dead. The whole house bemoaned the leisure of its old master, and did not end its sorrow until his accustomed work was restored to him. Is it really such pleasure for a man to die in harness? Yet very many have the same feeling. Their desire for their labor lasts longer than their ability. They fight against the weakness of the body. They judge old age to be a hardship on no other score than because it puts them aside. The law does not draft a soldier after his 50th year. It does not call a senator after his 60th. It is more difficult for men to obtain leisure from themselves than from the law. Meantime, while they rob and are being robbed, while they break up each other's repose, while they make each other wretched, their life is without profit, without pleasure, without any improvement of the mind. No one keeps death in view. No one refrains from far-reaching hopes. Some men indeed even arrange for things that lie beyond life, huge masses of tombs and dedications of public works and gifts for their funeral pyres and ostentatious funerals. But in very truth, the funerals of such men ought to be conducted by the light of torches and wax tapers, as though they have lived but the tiniest span. Читаем немножко философии, да, неважно. Чтение должно быть приятным для вас, чтобы занятия проходили в хорошем настроении, да? Когда нам приятно что-то читать, соответственно, нам легче себя мотивировать, чтобы продолжать занятия, читать вслух, улучшать свои навыки, да? Навыки знания языка, говорения, произношения и т.п. и т.д. Да? Что ж, продолжаем. Спасибо за внимание.